Hello, everybody. Welcome to my little YouTube channel. This is Beatle Dave calling to you from Derbyshire in the UK. For this video, I thought we'd do something completely different today. Nothing to do with the Beatles. It's not even really anything to do with record collecting. But my stepdad has actually published a book, and half the proceeds for this book are going to homeless charities. And the actual book, I actually took this book with me when we went to Liverpool last week, and actually read it while I was on the train journey. And at one point, there was like a little story in here, and I actually brought a tear to my eye. It was about when he was younger and he got a young family, and they went on the first ever holiday, and they run out of money. And I'm not going to give it away because if you buy the book, but no, the book is called No Borders to Poetry, a collection of poetry, short stories and plays. That's what it is. And it's by J.F. Sheehan, who is my stepdad. You can buy this book through Amazon, or you can actually get it if you look for Johnny's website as well. Like I say, half the proceeds for this do go to charity for homeless people. So if you want to do a little bit. So Johnny's website is www.jfsheehan.com. So if you want to buy one direct, is the website there. There's some amazing things in this. Johnny's book, No Borders to Poetry, has been written by a lad who, until he was 11 years old, was unable to read and write. See, I didn't even know that till I got this book. It also includes a very, very early ballad written by Joe Strummer, frontman of The Clash. Under his real name is John Mellors, I think it is in here, which my stepdad actually owns the copyright to as well. So if you're into the Clash, or you like your punk, or you just like Joe Strummer, there's a thing for you here. Short stories, there's plays, there's everything in here. There's something for everybody. There's things that will make you laugh, there's things that will make you cry, things that will make you, a tear to your eye. See, I could be a poet and I didn't know it. But like I say, it is absolutely fantastic. I actually got my copy signed by him. Not expensive. I think it's £4.99 or £5. Like I say, so £2.50 that goes directly to homeless charities. It's not a con or anything. It does go to homeless charities. I think I do know you can get it on Amazon as well, but I think they take a cut. So probably if you did want to get it, you're best to go straight to Johnny's website, which again is www.fsheehan, which is all one word, .com. That's it. I'll check. That's the back. That's actually in there. So like I say, it's £4.99. And like I say, half the proceeds from this book go to homeless charities. It is absolutely fantastic. I can't really say enough about this because people will just think, "Oh, you're biased because you're his stepson." I'm not. I would have read this anyway. What's the one that made me cry? Bear with me once. It's called Our First Holiday, summer of 1976. Which is that one there. That is one that actually made me cry, and didn't upset me. It just made me think about things and how lucky I was in a lot of ways to, when I was being brought up and things like that. But there's things about when he was in the army. There's things that are made up. There's something in here about me granddad. There's even something in here about me. But it's just a really, really good read. And if you like your books, this is one of them where you don't have to read it all at once. You can read a couple of pages and then probably not read it again for a few weeks. But there is, I think, how many? I think in total there's 172 pages in this. Johnny's been writing plays, poetry, and prose since he since his early teens, starting with his love for writing essays. His first play, This Is Not the Way, read by Somebody Theatre in Islington in 1975, was an anti-war play short musical. So, he has done a lot of things. He's wrote a couple of children's books according to this. He used to manage a few bands as well. He's Irish. He's originally from Ireland, so some of these stories about his life in Ireland, some of the stories and that lot are about his early life when he came to live in the UK, when he lived in London, when he had like his little record store, and he did manage a few bands. I mean, he was briefly like associated with Joe Strummer, that's how he got the copyright to that song. And if you've watched my video on Guitar Gangsters, Johnny actually was an early manager of the band that became the Guitar Gangsters. I think they're called Ego or something like that. So he's a very, very interesting man. That's all I'll say. But don't take my word for it. If you like a good read, and you like limericks and short stories and little essays and stuff like that, I can't recommend this book enough. But it's just one of them things. It's one of them books where if you buy it, you'll keep like picking it up and reading bits of it here and there and stuff like that. So I highly recommend it. Like I say, £4.99. If you go to Johnny's website, which I will just say it again, if I can find it, his website is www.jfsheehan.com, and it's all in small letters. There's no capitals in it. So I'll leave that there for you. Well worth the money. I think that should actually be a lot more money. But like Johnny says, he's done it at a little, a good price, so people will buy it. So hopefully, if you like your poetry and you like your reading and you like your short plays and stuff, this is the book for you. And it is a recommendation from Beatle Dave. And for £4.99, you can't go wrong. So please help my stepdad, Johnny Sheehan, and help the homeless people at the same time. And you'll also enjoy it. It's a brilliant book. That's all I've got to say for this one. So I hope you've liked it. And it's something completely different. But I just thought in this day and age, somebody that's doing something for others, there's a lot of work gone into that. Johnny was telling me when we went out for dinner the other day, the stuff that in here from like 40 and 50 years ago, but the ideas for the stories and things like that. But yeah, brilliant. I can't praise it and recommend it enough. So like I just say, if you've got a spare few quid, just think about homeless people of the UK, because that's where half the profits of this book go to. Okay, so that's going to be it for this little video. I just thought I'd do it to, try and get a few more people interested in it. I mean, it is selling, don't get me wrong, it is selling, but the more books you can sell of it, then the more people will get help from it through the homeless charities. If you want to find out more about the book, please contact Johnny on his website. I'm sure he will be pleased to answer any questions that you've got for him. So just remember, it's www.jfsheehan.com. Lovely book and a recommendation from Beatle Dave.